Hi guys, I just finished making my video about my pregnancy, which I should have done from the beginning, but it just flew by and I actually forgot to do it. So this video is going to be about must-haves for bed rest. Okay, so let's start off. Okay, for bed rest, I think one of the things that helped me out a lot was my laptop. I was able to go online, buy some things. I did a lot of research about everything I could possibly think of about birth, about cerclage removal. Well, not too much into that because I was a little scared. I would just look into everything I possibly could, and because of that, I was well informed on a lot of the things that I wanted to do. And that helped me out a lot. My laptop just kept me going. I would watch a lot of videos on YouTube about births and about babies and about how to swaddle them and crochet. I learned how to crochet some beautiful dresses for her from my laptop. The next thing for me was crafts and my crochet items. I did do a lot of crafts for her. Let me see. There's like a name thing. Let me see if I can get it on video. It's right there. It's like a craft that I saw. I'm not really sure where I saw it from, what website, but it was it's just pretty much cardboard, letters, and the board cut into the letters, and I just used extra material I had laying around, and I would just glue it. I would also just make her headbands and bows and just a lot of crafts and crochets and hats, and that really did take up a lot of my time, which I loved because it made time go by a lot faster. Snacks are a must-have. Yogurts and string cheese and granola bars and water, especially water. That would help out so much because when I was pregnant, I would get so hungry, maybe out of boredom, but I would eat a lot, pretty much. But good thing I would get healthy food. I would tell my mom to do my groceries, and she would bring me some healthy food, which was just great. The next thing on my list is TV. I would watch the news a lot to see what was going on. It would help me catch up on things. We did get a Netflix account so I could watch movies when I had nothing else to do. I would end up falling asleep, of course, when I would watch a movie. But yeah, it helped me. It did take up a lot of time as well, and that helps. The next thing is my shower chair. We got a shower chair before I got my cerclage put in. I think it was like at a yard sale or something for like $5. And tired. I think it's her nap time already. Okay, so after the shower chair, I would say like one of those bed trays. It helped me out a lot because I would put my laptop on it so it doesn't get overheated, because I noticed that when it was on my pillow or my sheets, it would get overheated, and that was no good. I would also put my food on it, of course, so it didn't spill everywhere. It helped a lot with the crumbs all over the bed. So yeah, I think a food tray was a good buy. My husband's aunt actually bought it for me. She got it for me at the Goodwill. I don't know how much. I think it was just a couple bucks, but she did buy one for me, and it helped out a lot. The next thing is a webcam. A webcam. My laptop already has one, so that helped out a lot. But if you don't, I think a webcam would really help because you get to talk to other people and keep in touch with everyone. You could always talk on the phone, but it's not the same as actually seeing them. So that helped me out a lot. I would talk to my sister, to my family members. I would talk to some friends from my unit because I'm in the National Guard. I would talk to them and catch up with them because I couldn't work while I was on bed rest, of course. So they would keep in touch with me. My next thing I think would be an air conditioner or a fan. Definitely need one, especially during the summer, which was when I was pregnant. Oh my god, it would get so hot in my room. Even if with my window open, it would get so hot. And then when you're pregnant, you're so big and sweaty and ugh, like it was just so bad. We finally did get a fan, and I would have it like next to my face because it would just get so hot, especially here in California. Ooh, it would get really hot. Let me see. Next would be pillows. I actually got, my husband didn't use a lot of pillows. We would each have one, but when I was pregnant, I bought one of those maternity pillows, those like full body ones, and I loved it. It was amazing. I really recommend people to get it, well, pregnant women to get it, even if you're not on bed rest. Those things are amazing. They would help me with sleeping. I would use them under my legs for leg support. When I was just laying down, I would use it as my back support when I was sitting up and watching movies or eating. It would just help me out so much. And I actually ended up buying two. Well, I bought one, and then my mother-in-law bought one, which I think it was the same pillow. We just bought it twice, but I would just use one in the front and then one in the back, and it was amazing. I actually ended up giving one to my mom after I had Devaney, and she still uses it, and she's not even pregnant. It's funny. Let me see. Comfy clothes. I was in my undies and bra pretty much the whole time because it was so hot. I would always tell my family or any visitors to let me know ahead of time if they were coming, so I could always just put on like some shorts or like just like a top, like a spaghetti strap shirt or a t-shirt, anything comfy while they were there. A lot of women on bed rest, they put on makeup and straighten their hair or curl their hair and get ready. I guess it's to make them feel better, but for me, I would be too lazy to do that. I was just so big and uncomfortable, and for me it was a waste of my time because I felt like poop even when I would get ready, so that didn't really work out for me. Let me see. Books. I would make my husband buy me so many books, especially ones that are in series, the ones that are a couple books, because I would read through them like nothing. I would just read them all the time. Yeah, my main thing was books and crochet. If I wouldn't be doing those things, then I'd be watching TV or just taking a nap. But yeah, my books were a main thing. Like now I have so many books because of that, which I love because I still read when I have time. And last but not least is a positive attitude and visitors. Positive attitude gets you a long way, because I noticed that when I had my depressed times, and I would be very grumpy or just sad, and I would feel just horrible about the whole situation. I would beat myself up about my body not being able to do what it's supposed to do, and I would just beat myself up a lot. And I would just realize that I had to make it all positive, make it a positive experience. And because I don't know how many times I would want to have a baby, so I did try to make it positive. So that was when I started making crafts for my daughter and making her bows and hairbands, and I would just focus on her and I would just make it wonderful. I would take advantage of when I would go see my doctor. I would be just like, oh my god, like it's so great out here. Like it was just great being out when I was able to go out. And when they took out my cerclage and I was able to go out, I would be trying to go everywhere, to just walk around at least, or even to the park, just everywhere, because it was just a great feeling to be out of bed. But I think a positive attitude was the best thing you could possibly do while you're on bed rest. You should have visitors. It makes you feel better, even if you feel like poop that day and you just want someone to talk to. I don't really recommend bottling it up inside. It's better to let it out, even if it's just like a sibling or an aunt or your parents. If they come over and like you just cry it out, it makes you feel so much better. My sister would go a lot, and my mom was there almost every day after work. She would go visit me, she would take me soup, she would just do everything for me. And without her, I don't know if I would have been okay if I would have even stayed positive through the whole thing, because she was a big influence on everything. Yeah, she was just amazing throughout my pregnancy. My siblings were too, but my brother he's a boy, so he was just, oh hey, what's up, and then he would like leave. But my sister, she would stay there with me and we would talk it out. She would tell me about her day. So visitors is a big important thing during bed rest. So yeah, I mean, even if it's the neighbor, it's okay. Tell them to come over. You guys can talk. You guys can watch a movie together. You know, just anything, anybody. But yeah, I think those are the things that help me out the most during bed rest. Those are my must-haves. If I were to get pregnant again, I think I would be using all of these all over again. I would buy everything from books to water to my laptop. I would be having everything on hand because that's what got me through it, and it might get me through it again. So yeah, if you have any questions or comments about the bed rest and how it all went, then just please comment below or message me or something, and I'll try my best to comment back. Alright, bye.